clog.
Well, don't let her do it.
It's in your water bowl. You still on?
I have started my own live. What up, Fort Blue?
Oh, Lord.
Nothing.
I guess I'm giving up on tumblers.
Why?
I can't do it. I can't cut nothing.
Oh. Apparently I bogarted the computer and she needs it to cut decals.
Well, we can cut this off.
She's all right. She's just BSing. What up,
Oh, I
Mom?
thought maybe she was trying to cut the cheese and she was worried that you were on the live.
I don't cut the cheese, thank you. I don't do things like that ever.
She's a lady.
I'm a lady. I don't cut cheese. We don't. Nikki does. She's not a lady. She's a demon child.
My daughters will tell you, I don't cut the cheese. I fucking fart.
Yes, my daughter is the same way. Oh my God. It's like,
Yeah.
if I ever made that sound, if I ever made it sound like that, I told Charlie to take me immediately to the hospital. Like, do not stop. Take me to the hospital.
Our daughters are bad, though. They'll walk through Walmart and let a big old rip out and then blame it on mom or blame it on me or something.
I always blame it on the dog.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I blame it on my cat.
I blame it on
Kitty,
the dog.
what did you just do?
Stop. This is not about you. I'm not talking about you.
She got the numbers.
What's up, Mom?
I think my
So-
battery's about to die.
The question I had for you was, when you get a notchback Mustang, Fox body,
Uh-huh.
you have to do some sort of reinforcement, right?
Frame connectors.
Torque boxes?
If you start putting big power to them, yeah.
Okay, well, what's up, Mike?
What's up, Mike?
Kitty, you can't have your animal out here.
We can't tell. Does this look like Gary's Mustang color? The Mach 1?
I can tell.
Really hard.
Kind of orangish yellow.
It looks like
Kind of looks like a baseball bat.
Look what?
It looks,
It's my.
it looks a hell of a lot darker in person, so don't worry about it. Torque boxes, yeah. So you have to weld those in, right?
Yes.
So no. Torque boxes, you can they come bolt in depending on what brand you get. I only use Wild Rides personally. That's the only kit that I use. It's the only kit that I know and trust. So they are bolt in, but I always bolt them and weld them, and then I weld the shit out of the bolts too.
Okay.
One person said no, one person said yes.
If Ford Blue says it, it's true.
Okay.
What?
Well, because what I want to do, if I don't end up getting the truck, which I thought Ken was getting it, so I started making all these plans to get a notchback and just make a street strip car. I don't know if he is or not. He did the same thing to Blue that he did to me. But oh, we got Zach. What's up, Zach? So, yeah, what I want to do is get a notchback. If I do end up getting a notchback, I'm going to build a street strip car. Gutted interior, cage, just probably a big block. Well, I might start with a small block and then graduate up to a big block until I learn what the hell I'm doing. He's building it now.
Oh, really? Well, what the hell?
It's in my garage. I haven't started.
He hasn't started it yet, but once it's in there, it's pretty much, unless I give him the money tomorrow, it's over with.
We literally just talked about Fox and Box today.
We did literally just talk about the Fox in the box today.
Well,
But it's all
until cash is in my hand, it belongs to me.
good. Exactly. That's why I said don't hurt.
And I got the kid at work selling that fucking Cobra, and he's like, well, I want to buy that car, and I want you to do this and this and this to it. And I said, no. And he's like, that's fucked up. And I said, I'm not spending my money to build it your way. so I can only make a few dollars. He's wanting me to buy a stroker kit for the big block and all this. And I'm like, you're fucking retarded. It's not happening. And because I'm not going to, period. I'm going to build it the way this is how I do things. I build me a toy and then I put it up for sale. Okay. I build it the way I want to, on a budget, the way I want it, how I want it, as I go, what I see in my head on a fucking super small budget, and then I put for sale on it. Okay.
Yep.
That's how it is. Otherwise, you are more than welcome to buy it a box in a box. It's a bunch of pieces that I have gathered up. You are more than welcome to buy it for said price, and you can go put it together your fucking self. And the reason is because people fucking suck.
Right.
Especially if they give you the money up front. Now they think that they own you, and halfway through they'll change it 3 fucking times, and then they whine about you adding more money to it. So it's like, suck a dick. Fuck off.
Mike's got it.
Yeah,
He said
that
he'd
kid would
probably
back out
back out
any
anyway.
fucking way. Yes, probably. And so he's like, well, what if I pay for the stroker kit? Okay, so you're going to pay for the stroker kit and put just 429 dove heads on top of it? I mean, come on. A 521 stroker big block needs a big nasty ass cam and a set of big nasty ass heads.
Yep.
So, a mild cam and intake and stock style heads is not going to handle a 521 big block stroker.
Yep.
And he's like, well, I could build it for, we could start with it and do it later. And I was like, well, here's the deal. The dude that has the 521 stroker kit, it needs a piston. All the rods are good. One piston is broke, and he's got a 670 lift cam that comes with it. And he wants said price for this stroker kit. Well, that setup needs a big nasty ass through the hood intake manifold, and it needs a badass set of aluminum heads to go along to back it up.
Exactly.
Otherwise, it's a waste of fucking time. And then you put a 521 stroker kit with a 670 lift solid roller cam. It needs a big badass transmission.
Yep.
Well,
like a fully built turbo 400 or a
no, I've got a C6 for the car.
what is C6?
I've got a mild built C6 with a stall, and it's got valve body, it's got clutches, it's got choline steels, it's got Kevlar bands. I mean, it's a nice fucking tranny, but it's not a tranny that's going to handle 900 horse.
Right.
A 521 big block with those with that cam and a big nasty ass single plane intake and a aluminum heads, it's going to make large power numbers. So
What I want to do, put a big block in it. That's what I would do if I was to get it. It'd be big block. At least the 460, but probably stroked and bored and all sorts of fun stuff. 500 plus. Exactly what you're talking
right.
about. Plan on doing.
Well,
Because
I can get this stroker kit at a pretty good cost.
But I'd have to figure out how to do all that shit myself.
So kind of kicked it around with the dude. We kind of had a conversation. It kind of went back and forth. It didn't get into a deep conversation, but I can get that 521 stroker kit and the cam, the solid roller cam with the lifters for small 4-digit number. So it's all forged and good stuff, but okay, bud. Love you too. So, but it's not buying an intake, buying a full valve train setup, buying aluminum heads, it's not worth it to me to just sell the car for 15 grand. It's not fucking worth it.
Yeah. I mean, especially with a freaking built big block. No.
Right. At that point, I'm going to keep the damn thing because it'll be a monster.
I've seen like rollers. Granted, they're caged rollers with all the suspension and all that stuff go for 15 grand.
Right.
And it's like, whew. But, cage and paint. I mean, the paint was really nice on them, and they're not cheap. But I have seen notchback Mustangs here in Texas for anywhere between 1,000 and I don't know, 3, depending on what
Right.
the is. There's a place down in near Tomball, Texas, a few hours away from me. He's got an 86 notch, just shell with suspension, like stock suspension. I don't even know what it was. It's probably a 4-cylinder, but it's a notch, 86 notch. So I was like, man, I was about ready to call him up and see how much he wanted for the shell, but I don't know. It's one of those things. That's going to be like an entire ground up build, and it costs a hell of a lot of money to build a race car.
It does. It is cheaper to buy somebody's.
So that's kind of what I was thinking. I don't know.
But if you're like me, for the most part, it's more about the build than it is the car itself anyway.
Right. And then, I mean, it would be a really long process just to get the car on the road, because it would be a street legal car. It wouldn't be a very comfortable street legal car, but it would be street legal.
Right.
Because I was thinking of, you've seen those drag and drive events, right? Like Race Week and Drag Week.
Yep.
I thought about doing something like that with it, in a few years. So I don't know.
Yeah, I just decided that if I'm gonna throw this car together, I'm gonna throw it together for me. I might even tag and insure the fucking thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might even tag and insure it and play with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
It's for sale, I know that. And even after it's alive, it's still for sale. But I kind of decided that I'm just going to put it together, and as I'm building it, when I'm coming close to the end, I'm not going to take any money from any. Once I start on it, it's not for sale. When I start working on it, it's not for sale again until it's finished.
Right.
It's for sale as a fox in a box, or it's for sale when it's done.
Right.
And you can buy it the way it is. I'm not changing anything. It's how it is.
Hey, what does it take to convert an arrow nose car into a 4i?
Nose cone.
That's it? No hood, fenders?
Nose cone and a hood. And wiring pigtails right at the headlights.
That makes sense. You need to have 4.
Well, not just that, but you have to have the headlight wires are different. They're different plug-ins.
Right. Hell yeah, Mob. Yeah, you're talking about that, right? You're talking about taking the GTR and having Sassy running the junior street or whatever they call that class. That would be badass. I've been watching that this year on 1320. In fact, that was right around here. Wasn't even that far away. That's going to be awesome. Did you see that 8-second or 850 class GTR? Thing was nasty. Do you watch 13 video for Blue?
Who? No, 1320? No, I don't watch them. Too much LSs.
Yeah.
So, Carmob, which Dragon Drive were you thinking of?
I think he was talking about Rocky Mountain Race Week.
God, that's a hard one. It is mostly LSs.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
cheaper.
It's just 1320 only focuses on the LS.
Yeah, well, and Cletus McFarlane, same thing. They're all
Yeah.
Except his GT500 powered Crown Vic.
well.
Yeah.
He doesn't take that to Rocky Mountain Race Week, and
No.
he fucking banged the shit out of the rear end of it recently.
Yes.
Oh my god, that hurt me because that's one of his original cars.
Yeah.
That is his second car, I think, for the channel.
Yep.
His first being the Freedom, the Freedom Machine, that is C6,
C7.
C7. Sorry, yeah, the white one.
Yep. But yeah, the man, that hurt.
That hurt me to watch it happen, and I watched it live.
Yeah, I didn't see the live, but I did see it on his replay.
Yeah, I was watching the pay-per-view because I own the year-long thing for it. So
Sweet.
and I saw him going in on the tip, and I was like, "You're going too fast. He's going to hit the wall." I had no idea he was going to hit it that hard.
Yeah.
That
last part
I was watching Haley Deegan get slammed at 80 miles an hour into the wall. Holy crap.
Kevin the KSR. Little too
So
early.
I've never watched.
And he apologized for it,
Mhm.
but he was just being a little aggressive. The biggest problem was the person he was being aggressive towards didn't know how to drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
That's
say?
So
what
I've-
caused the accident.
I've never watched Cletus McFarlane. I've seen a couple clips and a couple of, little bit about him. I've never watched Street Outlaws.
I don't watch Street Outlaws.
1320, I used to watch, but I quit watching them because of all the Chevy content. I used to watch
every now and
SRC with Billy and the old man, but I did a cleanse and got rid of them too. No Chevy stuff. I've pretty much gotten rid of all Chevy stuff out of my channel, except for the couple of guys that are in our channels.
See, here's the thing is, I don't care what kind of car it is, as long as it's a car and they're doing stuff with it that's, American, racing, running. I don't
It does
care.
bug me to see all of
I
the
prefer
LS.
American cars, but I'm still open to, German cars, European cars of any type, Asian cars, as long as people are doing car stuff that's fun and open it up to a newer generation, because without it, it dies and it all becomes fucking EV bullshit.
Yeah.
Right.
I
That's
love watching
fair.
drift.
But I don't watch any Chevy shit at all. Anything after they moved the dimmer switch from the floor to the blinker.
Oh my God, that's so long ago.
If it's a Chevrolet and the dimmer switch is not on the floor, I don't like it.
See, I'm not, and everybody's entitled to their opinion. I like cars. I like cars. I like fast cars. Yes, I would never put an LS into a Mustang, but I would put a Coyote into a Chevy. But,
See, and I don't believe in double standards, so I couldn't do that. But
good.
okay, so
But
I'm
not
staying away from
easily,
Coyotes.
because
Period.
for me to do it would be hard because nobody makes kits for that, whereas they do make kits to put LSs in basically everything.
right.
Yeah.
Now,
I
I
do it
don't
just
agree
to
with
do
the
it.
Ford Chevy Dodge swapping back and forth, but I'm okay with you putting an LS in an import because I don't give a crap about them.
Okay, fine. How about an RB20 into, say, a Mustang?
No.
20? No, I wouldn't put a 20.
Going the
Which
other
one's
direction,
fixed?
putting a Ford motor in a Nissan Silvia, I'm okay with that. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do that because the Nissan Silvia had a perfect motor for it.
It was good.
Which one?
For, yeah.
I'm not talking about the KA, right?
No,
No, yeah, no.
not the KA.
No, this.
No, I'm just
Sylvia.
like
not
when they put the LS and the RX-7s and the Mazda Miata or the RX-7s and the shit like that and the Mitsubishis. I don't care. That doesn't bother me a bit. I'm all for it. But when they put the
Cummins in an old 350 GT or GT 350,
Zach, you know you can talk, right? You're on the panel.
I enjoy cars. That's all. But I just like cars. I like motors. I like them. You know, electric cars are fast. They're quick. I have nothing against them, but I want either the smell of gasoline, ethanol, or diesel in my nose when I'm driving.
Yep.
That and the
I want
and
to
the
hear it.
sound.
I want to hear it, and I want to smell it.
I want to feel it.
Yep.
That's it. I don't want to. I mean, I've been in electric cars, and like I said, they're fast. Some of them handle really well, and I was amazed by them because they've got low center of gravities with that battery pack. But it's not the same. It is not the same. It should never compete against each other.
I went out and actually test drove a Tesla. I was impressed, but
they are impressive. But
it didn't really do much for me.
I will stick to gasoline and diesel and any type of ethanol or mix or race gas. I want fuel in my car.
Oh yeah.
So what I say is I don't have a problem with the EV. I have a problem with the forced EV.
There you go. That is ridiculously stupid.
Yeah.
Everybody's going EV by 2035, but please don't charge your EVs because we can't power them.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, until the infrastructure's there, then they should just. Will you stop, dog?
The amount of work that needs to go into the infrastructure in America to support EVs by 2035 is so much that we would have to stop giving money to any other country for anything.
Yeah.
And put it all into our infrastructure, which is what we should have been doing all along.
So the biggest reason why I don't like Chevy so much is because of 99% of the douchebags that own them.
You know what? They say the same thing about douchebag Ford owners.
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. And I get that.
I've known a lot of them.
There is.
It's like
there is
Mopars.
Oh, yeah. Well, so the Mopar purist, I have a different respect for the Mopar purists. Douchebags are not, because they do have something special when it comes to the old cars, for real. The new ones are trash.
Yeah, but I love the old Mopars.
The original old one. I mean, you automatically know that. Yeah, they're kind of douchebags, but look at what they're sitting on. Yeah, it is a little different. It is a little different.
The original Hemi is different from. Oh, you were driving a Hemi commercials? Well, that Hemi is the same as any other car company now because they're all Hemis now because the hemispherical head became the mainstay across the industry.
Right. We just don't call it a Hemi.
Yeah, we just don't call it a Hemi. But the original Hemi, that's a Hemi, and that's Mopar, and they are awesome cars. I love them. I really do. And I wouldn't mind having one, but nothing past, like, say, 1980.
Right. And after 1980, Dodge, in my opinion, Mopar died off except for the fucking trucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except for the trucks. And then with the trucks, they were rotten. They fucking rusted away, but you could still drive them. They were good, reliable trucks, but they rotted in half.
They didn't have a Mopar engine in them. That's why.
Right.
They had a Cummins in them.
Right.
Until recently, they had an actual Allison transmission, but now it's the Allison branded transmission, which is made in China.
Dodge didn't have the Allison transmission. That was Chevrolet. Dodge used a 727 version. They used that automatic overdrive with the 727 base.
In recent years, though, they did have the Allison in the in their heavy duties. They had the Allison transmission up until 4 or 5 years ago, and then it became an Allison branded transmission, which is made in China, the same as most other crap.
Everything else that comes from there. The only thing that comes from there that's any
my transmission is from China. Right? Well, the transmission in my car is from China, my Mustang.
The only thing that lasts, the only long lasting thing that came from China was COVID.
I give China a lot of shit, but I've been there.
Oh, yeah?
Many, many times over 14 years. And I can give their government shit all I want, but I can't give the people that much shit. I really can't.
They're people.
They're great people, and they build shit you would not believe. Just
Right.
amazing structures, amazing stuff. But it doesn't come to us.
Right. They send us
What
the
we
shit.
get are the cheap things that they're paying cheap money for, so you get cheap stuff. If they
Right.
would pay them decent money and quality assurance it, we would get good stuff.
Right.
It's not that they don't know how to do it; it's that they're not being paid to do it.
Right. If I'm paying you 50 cents for something, you're going to get 50 cents worth of something.
Exactly.
Right.
Instead of paying the guy in Detroit $20.
Right. Right. Yeah, I don't have a problem with China. I just, the shit that comes from there.
The
You
shit
know what I
you get
mean?
from there is cheap. It's like the
Yep.
shit we get from Mexico. It's cheap.
Some of the stuff from Mexico is good too, though.
Some of it, not a lot.
Yep.
Not a lot that we import.
Right.
You can buy down there though.
Yep.
Really good.
Same with the stuff from Brazil. Some of
Yeah.
it's really good. Some of it's trash.
Yeah, I've been to all these countries too. It's crazy for my job when I worked in automotive. And that's what I did for 14 and a half years.
Right on.
And I know the difference. And it's amazing. You be in China and watching them swoop to these stupid brooms and going, why don't you just use the brooms you sell to us? Because they're not allowed to. Like they make the push brooms there, and these regular brooms that we're used to here because they make them there, they're not allowed to sell them there. Now, you can get them there now, but this is like, 10 to 12 years ago, is you could not buy normal stuff there that we were used to here. Why are you putting your thumb in the camera? Jesus Christ.
Oh, because I'm scrolling, reading the comments at the same time.
I was ducking. I saw it coming for me.
Oh, well, that's because I'm using.
One more time.
No, I'm using my hand I'm using my thumb to scroll through the messages.
See, you're on
and
your
my
phone.
phone's
I'm on the
upside
laptop,
down. So if I don't have my phone right when I go to scroll for the messages, then you guys see my thumb.
I'm at 14% remaining with battery saver on. I'm probably gonna go to bed soon.
So Callie King says he came up on 350s with a Posse and a 700 R4. Okay. So I was raised on Chevrolet, I was brought up Chevrolet. Then I found, when I was 16, I was introduced to a 69 Roadrunner with a 426 Hemi, dual fours, and a 4-speed. I forgot about Chevrolet on that moment.
I see.
And that is the car. When you run into that car and you're interested in cars, and I had 70 Chevelle, we had 65 Chevelle, we had El Caminos, we had a 72 Chevelle, we had Camaros. I mean, when I was 15, I had a 79 Z28 Camaro, so
Nice.
I had Chevys. I've had 1767 to 72 C10s. I've had Chevy S10s on bags and body dropped with suicide doors.
Colt says
I've
quit
had
bragging.
Chevys too. Huh?
I must
says quit bragging.
But when you're introduced to a 426 Hemi, dual fours, and a 4-speed, now the car was that puke pea green with puke pea green interior. And it's the ugliest fucking green on the planet. But when it's that Hemi dual 4-speed car, it doesn't matter what color it is. You forget about the other shit.
Those cars sounded so good.
Oh, yes.
Stock. Just stock. They sounded good.
You drove a Jeep.
It was a gnarly car. It's just the deep, throaty, fucking the throaty exhaust note is so deep and thunderous. It's a whole different world. A big block Chevy, a big block Ford don't fucking sound like that.
So, see, I was introduced to the muscle cars with a Gran Torino,
Right?
and
been
it
in the 70
sounded
Gran Torino.
great. I love the sound of it, and I love the car, even though it was a boat. At the time, I didn't think about it, because most cars were boats, except for the new cars at the time, which were 80s cars from Asia and stuff, where everything was shrinking.
Daisy Duke's car was a 72, 73 Roadrunner.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I loved that Gran Torino with the 351 small block in it. And it sounded so good to me. It was not the Mopar 440, but it sounded good to me. And then I started getting into Mustangs, and I've always loved them since. All my friends owned Chevy trucks, and I wanted a Ford. But I will say, at the time, looking back at that time in the 80s, the Chevy trucks actually looked better.
The hell is he saying?
I have no fucking clue.
He might be toasty.
Who, me?
No,
No.
dear lover.
Oh, I
Read
am
some of his
toasted,
messages. I think he's toasted.
More satisfying than something that's really satisfying. What?
Yeah, see?
Okay.
What?
And I'm toasty, so.
Yeah, I've been, I had a 76 Datsun 280Z or 260Z, 76 260Z that I had a 350 and $700 foreign. That little fucker shit and get.
And you were right, Mike. Torino prices right now are skyrocketed.
Crazy prices.
Any of the old cars like that, but Torinos seem to be really up there. It's like trying to buy a Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Classic Roadrunner with the high fin and the meat porn. Good luck finding one of those right now.
I just got my hands on a 68 Roadrunner.
How much though?
So a lot.
Yeah, see? That's what I'm
And
saying.
it's a shell.
And it's a shell. I'm talking a running one.
I'm talking it's a lot. And
5 years ago, I knew a guy who bought one running and almost perfect. Everything worked on it. It just needed paint and a little bit of interior work because some leather was going bad. He got it for less than $50K.
So mine basically right around 12.
Yeah, but
And I didn't, not 1200.
no, I know.
Okay.
I'm just saying, but it's a shell.
It's a shell, no windows, no interior, no motor, no training,
Oh,
no hood, no
it is a
bumpers, needs
complete
quarters, and needs floor trunk pan.
Oh, crap. That is, oh, yeah. That's what I was looking at when I was trying to find the Mach 1 I wanted, was something like that for that price. And I was like, that ain't going to happen.
And because of what these cars are going for, but it's got a VIN number, it's got a title, and it's got solid frame rails. It's got never been wrecked. It's got the floor pans have already been replaced. Huh?
It has a title. That's a big thing.
VIN number and title.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, that is huge. The VIN number and the plate alone's worth probably $5.
Yeah.
The VIN plate and the title alone's probably worth $5 by itself. I mean,
what I was looking at didn't have that.
And it's a 383 HP car. So, which is a big deal. It's not just a 383 Magnum. You know what I mean? It's a 383 HP car.
Is that what you're going to be taking it?
No, I have a 440.
Mach 1 deal because I was at work. I had a 71 Mach 1 that was almost running. The guy who bought it got it running in 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
And he got it for, it was so low. It was less than I think it was less than $1,000. $800. And the only reason I didn't get it over him is because he was able to get there and I was stuck at work.
Oh shit.
And I talked to the person first and said, I will buy it after I'm off work. Just, and they wouldn't. I was willing to send them money somehow, and they didn't do it. And I lost the car, and he had it running in like 10 minutes after he got it.
Oh, damn.
And it was some kid bought it. And knowing this kid, he's going to take care of it. Was going to get it fully fixed up, to his ability with money. And that's fine, but damn it, I was so close to my favorite car, a 71 Mach 1.
Do you mind?
So, dear lover, Zach is 19 and he likes cars. And he's 20 now, excuse me.
He was 20.
He's gone. He's gone.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Yeah, I shit can that. I'm like,
Who was that?
That deer lover, whoever the fuck that is.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
I don't like people talking shit.
Yeah. Let's say he's here because he likes cars and he wants to learn about cars. If he doesn't like us, he wouldn't stick around.
No, he's
right, Zach?
Line channels, so he must like cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's
Well, not here to defend himself, so I'm sorry. You'll have to tell him
still
next
here
time.
putting up with our old asses. So I mean,
Yeah, I know. I'm more power to him.
right?
Yeah.
If we can rub some of our car shit off on these younger generation, I'm good with it. Even the
Don't
Honda
pay
boys.
attention to anything else.
Yeah, I had to ask Zach about who he was on one of Sublime's panels a couple weeks ago, and I learned. And now I know. He wants to know about cars, and he wants to learn about them.
And his avatar has a Mustang on it, so
he does. He has a better Mustang on his avatar than I do.
Mine has a nitrous bottle, and I think you can see. Hang on.
Mine has a Whipple on it now, but I haven't since it got the Whipple on it.
You can see the quarter panel of the S550.
Oh yeah, I see it. And the wing.
Yeah, but I got the Go Fat shirt and the nitrous bottle.
I don't have nitrous for mine, but as soon as I get it back, I do have a fuel system to install on it.
But yeah, that S550 is no more. So
my last part got there on Friday or yesterday. So my car should be done next week. Hopefully,
Right on.
The dyno and get tuned. And then I got to pay for that.
Sweet.
And then hopefully next weekend I will be able to pick it up.
Hell yeah.
But I'll be driving up there and grabbing it on a trailer and bringing it home because I'm not going to deal with driving it all the way home.
Will you hush? I'm on a live feed. Do you mind?
I'm going to drive it though. As soon as I get to it, I'm going to take it out for a drive. That's for damn sure.
Well, that's what it's built for.
I miss my car. I have the driver's seat's floor mat in my garage still, because when I took it up there, the night I picked it up from when I grabbed it from the storage lot, it had about 10 gallons of water in the floorboards.
Oh shit!
I'm not sure how that happened. And I also know it got hit by hail, and when I was in storage, and now needs a new windshield.
Damn it!
I just got a bunch of junk sitting around. I got a couple of cars I got to fix and sell so I can finish a couple. So I got an 03 F-150 Super Crew that I bought to fix and sell, and all that money is going to go into my GT500 Fox and make it run and drive.
Nice.
And then the 90 coupe roller, I'm going to put a big block in it. I've got a cage for an 8-point cage, frame connectors, gears, tubular suspension, coilovers, front and rear, bigs and littles. I'm going to put that together, and that's going to go, everything from that car will go into the 68 Roadrunner.
Nice.
That's the Fox in a box I was talking about.
Yeah, the Fox in a box. And it is in the garage now, but as I said, it is for sale up until I start working on it.
I was trying to start doing the walnut blasting on my car today and was having some trouble with getting that all set up and fixing the blasting equipment, I hurt my shoulder, and now I can't do anything with my right arm.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I was pushing a hose back onto one of the nipples to tighten it to hook it back up, and it made a crunching sound. And now I've got pain here, here, and I can't, like, twisting motion really hurts. I can raise it, I can lift it. It still hurts a little bit doing that, but not like doing anything down low hurts even more.
Old injury?
I don't know. It's new. This is brand new. This is new being old, and it just hurt it by trying to do something because I can't do anything anymore. Apparently, if I try and do things, I hurt myself.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
so
my wife just said, like, breathe.
So I keep having shoulder issues, and so you got this tendon or whatever. It's your part of your muscle and tendon that runs right through here. You've got a groove, and it's called a skeletal groove, and it's supposed to ride in that groove, and it keeps popping out of the groove. And I tell you what, when I get that fucking thing popped back in, it hurts so bad. It'll bring tears to your eyes popping that damn thing back in the groove.
I actually think mine ripped today and tore off. This arm, it's the main bicep tendon. This one, it's been torn off for a while.
Oh, shit. That's
why I ripped this bicep. My bicep muscle got torn up last year pretty bad. It's because that tendon's ripped. I think today this tendon ripped.
Oh, shit.
Along with one back here as well. Yeah.
That might be from liking all cars.
That's probably what it is.
I like all cars too. I just like to make the money off the ones I don't want to keep.
Oh, well, definitely. I don't own any. Okay, so every car we own now, since my wife got rid of her Mercedes, we own nothing but Fords here. We have Mustangs, a Focus, an F450, and now a 2022 Edge. It's not the ST, it's just the SEL, but it's pretty sweet.
Everything I own is Ford except for my 68 Roadrunner.
Oh, if I owned a 68 Roadrunner, I wouldn't care.
So
that's American. That's just American muscle.
I do also have a 64 El Camino, but
ain't nothing wrong with an El Camino.
There's a little bit of, okay, so I bought the car for my brother while he was away. That way, when he came home, we'd have something to do together, but he still hasn't done nothing, and it's still in my possession. He hasn't even come to take the car.
I actually prefer the Caminos over the Rancheros.
Depends on which one and what year.
I think they look better most of the time.
They look better.
It depends on the year and which one. I like the 70s.
Always look better.
I like the 70s, the early 70s. It looks like the Gran Torino fish mouth. Yeah. I like that Ranchero. The rest of them I kind of don't like.
Look better.
But see, then I'm super picky about the Chevy El Caminos. I only like 64 and 65 or the later G bodies.
Okay.
Okay. Everything in between I don't like. Like with Chevelles.
I'm just saying, like, most of the front ends on the Caminos always look better than the front ends on the Rancheros.
So I'm picky with with Chevys. There's certain ones I like and certain ones I don't. Okay. I cannot, in any way, shape, or form, cannot stand a 67 to 9 Camaro. Really? I absolutely hate them. I think they're gross and disgusting. However,
I disagree with you on that one, brother.
I absolutely am in love with the 70 to 73 Camaro. Huh?
I've helped rebuild numerous of the 67 to 69 Camaros, and I really loved them, especially when we put the hideaway headlights on them. I think they look fantastic.
That's the RS trim.
Yes, with the lights closed.
Yep.
Oh, some people absolutely love them, but I prefer when it comes to the Camaro 70 to 73.
Oh, my favorite
You love
Camaro
the
is
70
probably. Oh, I don't know. My favorite Camaro is it's a toss up between a couple of different ones. I actually like the later '70s Camaros. Just I'm gonna blame it on Smokey and the Bandit for the '76,
That's
Right.
that's a
which
transition.
That
I know that was a Firebird and it was a Pontiac, but it was the same
Same thing.
with
Yep.
the Firebird on it.
Hey,
But the 76, 77 were kind of my favorites of those, just because I think they have an iconic look to them. But then I'm a 69. I like 69s in both the Mustangs and the Camaros.
So I've always wanted to take a 70 to 73 Camaro and cut the roof off and put T-tops in it.
That would look good.
See, they never made it. Or a 70 to 73 Firebird with
But
T-tops.
they did the T-tops later.
Right.
Yeah, and that's
They
why I
did.
like the later ones. But I also like that front end. That front end is just in a
That
70s.
fish mouth is so beautiful.
It's mean. It looks
Yes.
menacing.
I am a huge fan of the Vegas. I
And,
love the Vegas.
But I'm
I
also
can-
I'm a fan of the square-bodied Novas. So
I love the early Nova, 63 all the way up to 67.
yeah, what about the darts? The small square-bodied darts.
I love Dodge Darts from
Okay.
63 to 69.
There you go.
70, 71, 72, 73. I like Dodge Darts. I've
I
had
love Dodge
several
darts.
Dodge Darts.
I think they're amazing cars.
Yep.
People don't
There's-
agree with me. My
So with
oh crap. Okay. well,
Chevy
I'm-
trucks, I get real picky.
Yeah.
I do not like the early 60s, like the 65, 66. I cannot stand them.
I don't
I
a lot
like
of
them
60s
67 to 72. And then I
40s.
like them the square bodies too.
I like 40s and 50s trucks, and then I like 70s on.
Okay, so 40s and 50s, I kind of like them all.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Chevy,
saying. So I like
Ford,
40s and
Dodge,
50s trucks.
International. Yeah, I like them
And
all.
then once you get to the 70s, I like a lot of Chevys and Fords and
Yep.
Dodges.
Yep.
Because they all
And-
fairly similar in the 70s. They were. You can't deny that. But I'm
Now-
going to go over here because my battery is dying. It just
Okay.
gave me a warning. And I'm going to go to bed because
You have a good night.
see you later, man.
I will see y'all next time. Have a good one.
Yep.
Do you mind, dog? This dog is just all up in my business right now.
What's up, dog?
Go on. Don't tell me about it. Just go on. She's upset. I know.
She says he's got a small blower on his car.
Huh?
Car Mob says, I have a small blower on mine.
Yeah, just what is it, a 2650 on those?
I don't know a fucking thing about the new GT 500s, and I'll be honest, they're badass. And I can't afford one, so I've never done any other research on them other than that they're a DCT.
Right. I know they've got 755 horse. No. Is it
760 at the flywheel.
760? That's right.
I think 760, and supposedly it's like 760 at the flywheel, but Sublime dynoed his and it made 770 at the tire. So
Did that dyno was wrong, or Ford is really underselling it?
maybe a little of both, but then he tuned it, and I think he got like, don't hold me, I don't remember the exact numbers, but I think it was like 780 something or something like that. Or maybe he got the 770 something after he did the X pipe and got rid of the resonator. I don't remember, but I know he made more power to the wheels than Ford released it at.
Yeah.
And then I know that they're super badass cars, and I know that some of the underhood temperatures is because of the exhaust manifolds. You can really wake them up and get rid of a lot of the underhood temperatures by putting long tube headers on it.
Makes sense.
and change it from the 2 3/4 exhaust to 7. It's 2 3/4 exhaust and change it to 3-inch exhaust. You can get stuff out. You can get a lot more out of it.
Yeah, they had to choke them down a little bit.
Yeah. And I also know that if you tune it on E85 with no cats and long tube headers, it blows cleaner through the emissions than it does factory.
Huh.
Yeah, long tube headers, no cats, exhaust, E85, and a tune. And emissions, it blows cleaner than factory.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Did Mob leave? You figure he'd have said something about it by now.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about those cars. So if you want to know about those cars, you need to talk to Car Mob and Sublime.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go piss.
I know they're cool as hell. Oh, there he is. Oh, he's out. See you later, Mob. So, Zach, what do you have?
None yet. I'm working doing college still. Just taking a lot out of me now.
Okay. How long are you in college for? How long have you been?
I started last semester, the semester before last semester, and I think this year I might be done.
Okay.
Because
Oh, shit. Karma with the freaking super chat.
You're on track there. So apparently I'm going to be either graduating this year or next year, possibly this year. Because of the whole track I'm on, I'm almost done already.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Karma. I appreciate it, brother. $5 super chat right there. Look at there. Looky here to take one from Karma.
Right on, Mob.
What are you studying, Zach?
Cyber security.
Later, Mob. You have a good night, man.
And
Cyber
computers, which
security?
I'm also building. I'm also in the process of building my other computer now because I'm fighting issues with this one now.
That's cool.
So are you a gamer?
Yeah.
What do you play? And forgive me, I'm not a gamer, so I don't know a lot about it. So you're going to be speaking a different language to me.
I managed somehow, out of all of the games I played, I have managed to actually kill my graphics completely. I'm sitting at like 1%, between 4 and 1% now.
Oh wow!
And it hasn't even used any of the memory either. It's sitting at no percent. With even I don't know how I have no percent, almost no percent yet. It hasn't used any shared memory for it, which is odd.
So it's something wrong with the computer, or is something wrong with the games you're playing?
That's something my computer is having a lot of issues. That's eating all of my memory for no reason. I don't know what it is.
I know nothing about computers, so
When somebody put my computer together, I have no sound now. So if I unplug my speaker, I don't get sound. My computer doesn't even pick up any audio. It's like, oh, no audio output. Because apparently somebody forgot their sound card, apparently. So now I'm working on getting one and putting in my new one.
So do you not build your own computers?
No, I am. Right now, I'm currently doing that.
So the one that you're playing on, you didn't build?
No.
No. So is the new one you're building it yourself? Is it going to be one of those badass liquid cooled ones and stuff too?
Yeah.
Right on. Right on. Did you do a bunch of research, or how'd you get into that?
Been watching videos for it.
okay.
Right on. Right on. I don't know a damn. I barely know how to turn a computer on, but I know other people that build pretty badass computers, and I've seen them have all this blue liquid cooled gel running through cooling stuff, and I'm like, that's badass. I don't know what the hell it is, but it looks like something that should be on a Star Wars ship.
Keys and shit.
I
Like,
already was learning. I was like, oh, I could just get a normal motherboard, and then I found that I can't actually do that because the cooling I have has an RGB controller, and it won't actually work with a normal motherboard. I was like, well, that's not. I was like, what? I'm like, I didn't know I needed an RGB motherboard. I looked that up. I'm like, yay, RGB motherboard. I thought they would work. Nope.
Huh. So, what kind of games do you play? Like the first-person games, or what are they called? Role-playing games, or what?
I have GTA 5, which I have been playing, except they don't work no more, sadly. Because I played it one time, and I somehow either managed to either max out the video memory for it on it, or my graphics completely. And they won't let me play. Every time I try to play, it's like, oh, lag every 5 seconds. I'm like, nope.
I have an Xbox, and that's all I deal with.
I have an Xbox 350 and about 8 games, and I don't even think it's been turned on in the last year.
You still have a 360?
Yeah.
Damn. I have an Xbox One, and I mean, I haven't played it in a while. It's gathering dust behind my TV.
See, and that's the thing. I don't play it enough to
an
even.
Xbox itself, an Xbox 360, and then an Xbox One, and now I have an Xbox One X.
And do you play them very often?
I have been playing on my Xbox One every once in a while when I don't use my computer.
Okay.
I want to get that new Series X Xbox. I like Forza.
Yeah, so I don't even know enough about the Xboxes. So here's the weird part. When I do play my Xbox, I play Mortal Kombat and I play golf.
Okay.
Those are the only. I've got like 6 golf games. I've got 2 Mortal Kombats, and I have a bicycle game and a skateboard game. That's all I got.
I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which is an old game now. It's not even the newest Modern Warfare. Then I have Forza 7, which is a racing simulator. And
Okay.
got a couple of other ones. Tom Clancy's what the hell's the name of that game? I don't know. It's like a post-apocalyptic shooter / storyboard game.
Oh.
Cool.
It's loud for a minute.
And I had that X-Wing game, but I don't know where it ran off to. I think I gave it to my daughter. Did I give her that X-Wing game?
What?
Did I give Jessie that Star Wars game? Or do I still have it?
I don't know. Let me see.
But I don't really play the games much anymore. I thought about it, but
I've been leaning back pretty hard into my RC car shit. So
RC is a very deep pool to get into.
yeah, and I'm way in the deep end.
Forza 7.
What do we have?
Oh, Division. That's what it is. Tom Clancy's The Division 2.
Okay.
That's actually a really cool game. Call of Duty World War II. I forgot about that
We
one.
have Modern Warfare.
And I have Modern Warfare. And then Xbox or Star Wars Squadrons.
So Zach, is your chair hooked to your computer too?
No.
Or it's just a comfortable like racing chair?
Yeah, it's a gaming. The only thing I hate about it is when you try and move it out, it doesn't roll at all. You have to literally push it so hard to get it to move because it won't move.
You got one
So
of
the
those.
wheels locked up? Bad wheels?
No, I looked that up and they don't roll good at all on the carpet. You have to buy some sort of mat to put under it for it to roll better than what it does.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
we
you're
had to get
sitting
one of
on the
those.
carpet?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to get one of those plastic mats to put down.
Yeah.
We got one of those.
Okay. Yeah, I have a laptop, but that laptop hasn't even been. I've never even plugged the laptop in.
Yeah.
Say
I
hi, Mrs.
had
Best.
Hi,
uh,
Mrs. Best.
Samsung Chromebook laptop, and I'm already up to an HP one now. I'm on
Okay.
my second one.
Nice.
The Chromebook one I had before, I didn't like it because it just kept dying every 5 minutes. As soon as you use it for more than 5 minutes, it immediately kills the battery.
So it's got a bad battery in it.
Yeah, I took that. It wasn't the battery that was bad. It just the temperature just freaks the whole thing out. It's like the temperature sees the temperature and it's like It's like no
Huh.
more. It thinks it's overheating, so it automatically is like, oh, I killed the battery. Okay. Like seriously.
So are you like a computer programmer or what?
Thanks, babe.
No, not really. I'm in the process. Not sure what I'm doing.
Sorry.
Okay. You did say you were in college, right?
Yes,
Okay. And what are you going to college for?
computers.
Okay. So are you going to be a programmer or are you going to write program or how's all, I mean, you just don't really know. I mean, are you going into the building of the computer or of the programming style?
Don't know.
You haven't decided yet?
No.
Okay.
Because we've been thinking when I have free time, I'm gonna eventually, when I have a car, I'm also gonna work on do stuff to it too.
Okay. So when do you start college?
I started it either last semester or the semester before last semester.
Okay. So about a little over a year.
Yeah.
Right on. Right on.
Where you at?
I'm in Florida.
Florida?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Right on.
Florida's real good for the car community.
Yep.
My mom and my dad are both from New York, and I went to New York twice, 2 or 3 times already.
Cool.
Are they still in New York?
No,
No.
they're down here with us now. Since
Okay.
the first thing I was born, they came down, and then they stayed the whole time.
Right on.
That's cool.
So you like Mustangs?
Yes.
Is that your preference?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I have my whole life has been really just complete weird because I've been in the hospital 4 to 5 times as a baby.
Oh wow.
I had 2 surgeries on both of my legs because they didn't know they still don't know what's wrong with my legs at all. They don't know what issue it is. All the times they've tried to find out, every single test they did, it keeps coming back and it's like, yeah, it's undetermined. They don't know what it is.
Okay.
I'm losing strength in both of my legs, which is annoying. And I went to physiotherapy and we got strength back, but now they're thinking I may be losing strength somewhere along in my back now, which is annoying.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow. Sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah,
okay.
it's getting better. It's just the strength I don't have, so I fall over easily, and my legs decide to be like, I don't know what I'm done. Let's go. Just like, oh, bye-bye. On the ground you go.
Oh wow. Like in the
Laughing at
middle
you.
of doing something, it just does that?
It just happens anytime. It does that anytime, whenever.
Damn.
Well, I hope they get it figured out for you, buddy.
Yeah, seriously.
I've
Sounds like
been wearing braces on my legs, and now I'm wearing braces again.
Oh, wow.
So when you wear braces, does that help?
Yeah, I have to wear braces because we have been finding out a new thing where for some reason my the back of my leg is tight and they don't know what it is. I have tightness on my leg now and they think it's possibly because I have the whole tendon and whatnot is all tight back there and they don't know what it is. And I have seen somebody for it and I went to physical therapy. They tried to push my knee down My knee won't even touch the ground, won't even go down on the table. It literally pops right back up.
Oh wow.
They're
Sorry to
like,
hear
yeah,
that, man.
you have tight, you are really tight there. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't know what it is.
I hope they help you figure it out, man.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
trying.
really.
I've been through multiple. I had 2 surgeries on my legs. I had a surgery on my eye twice. I had surgery on my eye because when I was a baby, they actually did surgery on my eye. I had to take that because of the whole vision issue I'm having still.
Wow.
Hmm.
Damn.
And
Through it.
another one, I don't know.
We've been through it.
I had one of the surgery on my stomach, which was also that was another issue that they found. Something else happened there. They had to do a lot of stuff. It was not fun. At this, I have been seeing multiple doctors now because I have now recently had another issue now. My thyroid decided the middle of last year decided decided to just completely go hyperactive and make me lose weight constantly. And we finally just got that under control now. Because we found out, my mom found it, and then my doctor found out that I was underweight, which I'm still am. And I went from being 100 all the way down to 89, and now I'm back up to 100 again.
Damn.
They were like, yeah. When my mom got me, I was 35 pounds.
Ooh.
As a baby, and we were trying to figure out why I was not gaining weight, even though I gained weight and I lost it. They don't know. Because I had I had my parents now, and then I had biological parents, which that was not fun because they didn't really do anything. They didn't all of the issues I had, they didn't even take me to see anybody for them.
Oh
Damn.
wow.
Yeah. And then my biological mom, all we got to eat for dinner was ramen noodles every single night. I was like, ramen noodles? No, please. I don't want that no more.
Right.
Because she didn't work anymore. She hasn't worked. There was nothing she could have got us except for ramen because she didn't work. Because she spent money all on her drugs. Like, really? How bad?
Damn.
Sorry
Yeah.
you had to deal with that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, don't mean to cut you off, but Mrs. Go Fast wanted to show this off. This is Sublime's cup,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
his real cup. Oh, hang on a second. How do I? There we go.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Textured vinyl, brushed aluminum, brushed texture.
Right on.
And then this is the logo that I came up with for his deal.
That's pretty slick.
Yeah, me and Miss Go Fast decided that'd be the best look we could come up with. But I mean, it's pretty cool. It's pretty detailed.
That is badass.
We were gonna do a Kermit the Frog one, but
Yeah, decided to give him a serious cup for his his actual. Because you saw the joke one I gave him, right?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh well, I sent him a joke tumbler. It says, "Don't be a dick."
Oh yeah, I seen that.
But yeah, that's.
ask Blue what he wants.
What do you want?
I ain't got no money right now.
He says he doesn't have no money. Huh? We didn't ask if he had money.
I'm not. I'm good.
No, maybe just send one because he won't like what it says.
Can you hear her in the background?
I can hear her blowing bubbles. Yes.
Oh,
She.
yeah,
Oh,
okay, yeah, it's on.
careful.
No. So the phone is away. I don't have earphones on, so I just hear noise coming from your background. I can't decipher what she's saying.
He says, "Don't make us just send you one.
You don't have my address.
You won't like what you get." I can find it.
Where?
I'm like a CIA. I'll find it, believe me.
All I got to do is go back and look up old text messages from my wife because I sent her your address a long time ago.
Not on this new phone.
Huh?
You don't have them on this new phone.
This is the same phone that I had when I did that video for you.
When you were here?
Yeah, same phone. When was that? It was last year, right?
I don't know, I guess.
Back in 21? Or was it
Something
20?
like that.
I'm scrolling. I'll find it. What we're saying is, what do you want?
I don't want right now, nothing.
Okay, so when you do have the $40 to pay for a tumbler, what do you want?
I have no fucking clue, so we just won't even go there because my mind changes like every 30 minutes.
That's fine. I'll come up with something. I'll just design one for you since you won't come up with it.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm back to June. Huh? Huh? I can't hear you.
So I can tell that there's a female in the background talking, but that's all I could tell you.
Oh, she has your address. She
See,
found
and
it.
that
Right.
see, that isn't what it sounded like she said. It sounded like she said something about having COVID.
No, no.
I think she's what it sounded like was like, I think he's got COVID or some shit. That's what it sounded like.
Nope. Apparently she found your address, so I guess I'll just have to design one for you.
Return to sender, not at this address.
This fucking guy.
What'd she say?
She says, I'll send it right back. I don't give a fuck. And if it keeps coming back, we'll just show it personally.
That t-shirt you guys said you sent never showed up.
I don't know about that. All I know is that it was sent.
No big deal, man.
It's still
I told you not to send it anyway because I didn't have the money.
For all I know, you actually did get it, and you just are using it as a shop rag or something.
I'm not an asshole. I'm not an asshole.
There's probably some homeless dude running around Wichita with a GFN shirt. Hey, if he needed it more than you did, I guess.
Right?
She's actually tracking all orders that we send out now, so.
Right on. So, Zach,
Mhm.
what's your favorite Mustang?
The GT350 or the Fox body, either one.
Okay.
Which GT350?
Yeah, definitely. Which GT350?
Shelby.
Well, I mean, yeah, but what year? Do you have a preference on the year or you don't care?
I don't know.
What color?
Like the first generation GT350, like 66, or the newer ones?
2000.
Okay, so the newer ones.
Yeah.
Do you have a preference on color?
Green.
Green? Like Sublime's car?
Yeah.
Right on.
Did they make a GT350? I'm trying to remember. Did they make?
I don't think the 350s came in green, but I don't know.
I don't know either.
I thought that the 500 were the ones that came in green.
Yeah, I know. Well, GTs come in grabber lime as well.
Right. Well, his isn't grabber lime, is it?
Yeah.
It's actually, isn't there a different color? Don't they call it a Sublime? And that's where his name came from?
No, because
of,
I asked him what color his car was, and he said grabber lime.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Apparently they did.
Okay. Well, I
There it
guess
is.
they did.
Grabber Line GT350.
Okay.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
Apparently,
I did. I thought all the GT350s came in standard colors is what I thought, you know, the white and the blue and
Yeah.
the red and the yellow and gray and black,
I've never
you know,
seen a
the
yellow.
normal base colors.
They make race red, shadow black, Oxford white, and like lightning blue, I think is what they called it.
I've seen a yellow GT350 here in town. Now, whether it's real, I don't know, but there's a yellow GT350 running around here in town.
Yeah, there's like a triple yellow tri-coat that they made back in 16, 17.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's the
The new
GT.
yellow ones look like a yellow highlighter.
Yeah, the new yellow looks like a highlighter.
Huh.
Not a big yellow guy, but I wouldn't mind having a triple yellow tri-coat with a lot of black accents. And it had to be a convertible because like the whole roof is black.
See, I'm not a fan of convertibles.
I love them.
I like the way they look. I like it when other people have them. I just don't. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't touch
Convertibles don't look bad. They don't look bad. I'm cool with convertibles as long as somebody else owns it.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch a convertible Fox body, but a convertible S197 or S550 or New Edge or SN95. I'd love one of those, but a convertible Fox, nah. Not a fan. I almost bought one, and that would have been the biggest mistake I've ever made because there was water collected in the freaking boot where the top drops down.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, no. Almost, but no. What?
Oh, fuck.
I'm on what? Who? Ah, Jesse. What's up? You're about to meet my daughter.
What's up, Jesse? So, I'm actually gonna hop off of here because I'm falling asleep and it's 2:00 in the morning.
Sissy.
I've been up since 7:00 this morning.
I've been up since noon.
Oh, yeah.
I went to bed at 4, got a bananas are there. I just beat all of
I've been drinking since like 5 o'clock. So
I've been up since 7:00 this morning. We got up and went running around, went to the store, we went and bought stuff. We bought tubs so we could sort RC car stuff, and then we worked in the garage for hours. And then I cooked barbecue, and we hung out with my uncle, and then now I'm on here till 2:00 in the morning. I got to get up in the morning.
oh shit.
I don't hold on. Let me fix that. I don't have to get up for work or anything in the morning. I don't have to get up at an alarm clock. I get to wake up whenever I wake up, but I have to get up and do shit in the morning.
Gotcha.
So
Hey, you see why my shoulder hurts? That's why.
Oh, you've been firing your pew pew.
Yeah, that's AK-12 shotgun.
Right on.
Uh-huh. Had to go out and break this sucker in and try it out. Yep, here she comes. Turn your phone sideways.
That way? Oh, other way. Wait.
I
not working.
actually played with a BB gun before.
You put your
Turn your
phone
phones up,
on the side and it'll go big screen.
Oh.
Oh, you probably have your rotate turned off.
Exactly. I don't know how to fix that, but I thought it was funny because I'm actually repping Go Fast Nation right now.
Hell yeah, that's my girl.
That's
But yeah, that's Ford Blue. This is my daughter Jessie.
Hello.
What's up, Jesse?
There's
I actually know how to use a BB gun.
that's cool.
I don't mess with guns because I'm a numbered individual.
We
I
know.
accidentally, when I was a little kid, I accidentally you picked up the BB gun and accidentally shot a window with it. And it was my own house window.
Oops.
Did you say you have a pedigree, Ford Blue? Is that what you said? What?
I am a numbered individual, so I don't mess with guns.
Until I shot at the window because it was my kitchen window. It was like, oh no, I just hit my kitchen window with a BB gun. I'm like, no.
Right?
No, that's
The
all.
biggest lesson I've learned when it comes to firearms: keep your booger hook off the bang button until you're ready to shoot something.
Me, I just learned now. I have been learning that I don't want to go near windows because I have gone through windows so far twice in my whole life.
Right.
I broke a window and then I went through it the first time, and I broke a window again the second time. I went through it again.
Yeah,
Like,
let's avoid
no
that.
windows for me. Like, please.
What you got there? What is that? Hang on.
A French bulldog. He's a French bulldog. His name is Teddy.
Is that a pug?
Hi, Teddy. No, he's a French bulldog. Say hi, Teddy.
Okay.
And then this is Ginger hiding over here. Say hi, Gingy.
You got a ginger too?
Oh, yeah.
I'm dog sitting right now.
Dog sitting?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Say hi, Teddy.
Did you see Fort Blue's asshole cat?
Yeah, I thought it was cute.
No, that's a Maine Coon, and he's really
Oh.
cool
He's
Until-
part Maine Coon.
until you start petting him, and then
Mhm.
he's like, "Hey, how you doing? What's up?" And then all of a sudden he's like, and attaches to your leg.
That's how freaking gypsy was.
Happened to me.
Oh, wonderful. Nice.
And he
I
warned me too. He's like,
I only
"Careful,
have cats.
careful."
I only have outdoor cats. I don't have any indoor cats at all.
He is indoor
I had a cat,
only.
and then
He's
he
not
went
allowed
psychotic.
outside.
All of my cats are all outdoors because they came to my house and they just made my house their house. They were like, yes, we want to make your house our house now. So they like live here now.
Right?
I have them now.
Say hi, Teddy.
We'd like to have a dog, but of course my brother's like, nah. He doesn't like dogs because he's allergic to them. Apparently his eyes go complete whack when he sees dogs.
That's no good.
So, everybody, I have to, I got to feed my cat and then I have to go to the restroom, but I've got to hit the rack.
Good night.
All right, brother.
Bye.
You guys have a good night, okay, everyone?
Catch you on the
Nice.
flip side.
Nice bullshitting with you guys, and you have a good night, Zach. I hope they get your stuff figured out, man.
Yeah.
And I hope you get your computer working, all right?
Yeah.
You guys have a good evening.
You
Good
too.
night, brother. Huh? Yeah, he is.
So what else is new?
You haven't seen the AK-12, have you?
Mm-mm.
Literally just showed her.
I didn't show her. I showed Fort Blue.
She was on there.
Yeah, this is the new AK-12.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
When do I get my turn on it?
AK-47 12 gauge shotgun.
Yeah, when do I get my turn on it?
Get here.
Show up.
Got it. I'll be there
I
in
actually
4 hours.
have these games. I have this one. I have Forza 3, 4, and 5.
Nice.
And I have Minecraft, which I also have Minecraft books that actually work for Minecraft.
Never got into Minecraft.
I have 2 of the same games, but they're not really the same ones, just the normal version, and one's the expansion to them.
Cool.
Is I have GTA 5, which I'm still I'm trying to find. I haven't been on my Xbox because I just don't know what to play anymore. Because I am tired of all the same games I have. I don't have any new ones, and I can't find any new games now
What
because
about
nobody is
Call of
selling
Duty?
them.
Do you
Yeah,
like
Call
to
of
play
Duty?
Call of Duty?
Yeah,
I like it too.
I downloaded the free. I think I downloaded the free one, so that it doesn't really allow me to play it because it knows I don't have the actual game itself.
Oh yeah,
That sucks.
yeah.
And my computer is flickering now, really fuzzing.
Oh
shit.
no.
My monitor has been doing that. I don't know why. I've been looking into trying to figure out why it's fuzzing, and my monitor has software that came with my computer and runs on the graphic software, its own display thing. Something with my graphic display software is messing around with my monitor. Either it's messing around with my monitor or it maxed out its memory for the display on the monitor itself. So now my monitor is on its way out again.
Uh-oh.
I found that I was like, because I was looking at graphics card and I was like, oh, that graphics card will work. Come to find out the graphics card I'm going to be getting is a higher resolution than what my monitor actually supports, because I'm getting like a either 3650 or 3090, and my monitor only supports 1920 by 1080. And it's like, oh, I got more hertz by that. No, my computer only goes from 50 hertz for the display to 60 hertz, and then that's maxed out complete. I'm like, that ain't gonna work.
Oh, wow.
Mm.
Because I'm eventually gonna start live streaming YouTube eventually once I fix my new one. I want to try, but it's not gonna work. I already emailed some developers so far. I emailed the developers from Minecraft to see if it's okay with them, if I can live stream them. They said yes for Minecraft, so I'm good on there. I gotta email other developers and find out if I can live stream their games, because I've been looking that up. You have to have permission from them in order to live stream their game. I'm like, oh, okay.
Sounds like a tough
Jesse?
deal you got.
Yeah.
Is Nixie?
She's been all up in my face this whole time.
She probably missed you.
She's been trying to like play the whole time I've been on this live feed. I'm like, "Grrr."
Aw. Hey, did Mom tell you the good news about the car?
No.
So under the Service Member Civil Service Act or something like that, since we're getting stationed overseas, we are able to terminate any auto loan with no penalty.
Oh, that's cool.
So we can
And you
get
did
out
not
of it
talk about that.
just like
She says that she told me first
So.
thing this morning. It doesn't count because I don't remember.
Oh, gotcha. Is first thing noon when you woke up?
Yep.
Did she show you our house yet?
No, she has not.
You got a house in Hawaii.
She told me about it, but she hadn't shown it to me. That's cool.
Oh, well. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. She'll have to show it to you when we're off the live.
Soon, yeah, I get to play with my new baby soon.
Aww.
What's that?
I get to play with my new baby soon.
Cool. What is it?
A girl.
Aww.
Yeah. My mom's friend had a baby last year, in March, either March or April. And we haven't seen the new baby because of all this COVID stuff, and it really screwed everything. Now, apparently, I guess my mom said either November or December, they're coming down over to my house for the hot winter or Thanksgiving, either one.
Oh, sweet.
For their whole time. I'm going to be able to see no baby. I'm like, as soon as the new baby comes, I call dibs. I'm taking it. It's mine. My baby. I'm going to teach you how to play Minecraft. Because I'm watching some on YouTube and they're like, oh, has a child. So they were like, yes, let's teach him. I'm going to teach my child how to play Minecraft. He taught his child how to play Minecraft. What a good idea. And I've been learning more, finding out more from my new computer, and yeah, I have so many USBs. I have literally a USB for my mouse and my keyboard because I thought my keyboard and my mouse had separate USBs. They're not. My keyboard has the USB for my mouse is built into my keyboard and my mouse together. Literally, my keyboard uses the same USB that my mouse uses. It's one.
Okay.
Which is good. At least it's one, but not. And then I have two USB storage expansion drives because I'm running out of storage really weird bad. And I have one 4 terabyte storage, and then I have 1 terabyte storage. And I have
You're running out of storage with that much?
Yeah.
Damn. I couldn't even figure out how to fill up 1 terabyte.
My computer, somehow it has already almost about to fill up my OSC drive, and for some reason my college computer on the hand decided during last week, it was like, hey, you know what, I might use all the storage. It did. I'm literally seeing on my college computer and seeing like 11.4 gigabytes, and it keeps going, and every now and then it goes to the red. And my college computer, I'm like, really, college computer? There you go, red.
Damn.
And I've been learning if it goes into red, that does not good, because it'll just crash nonstop. And this one had crashed. It's not in the red for the storage yet. This one has crashed like 6 times, and it ain't doing so good at crashing. The last time it crashed the first time. I wasn't that bad. The second time it wasn't bad, but then this last time it crashed, it was bad. The last time my computer crashed, it took 4 or 5 hours for it to come back. It wouldn't come back after 4 hours. It was like, that's not good. Something did it. And every once in a while, it starts doing that again. And I'm like, no, don't do it. I don't know if it's Windows that's having an issue or if it's something in my computer about to let go.
Well, I hope you can get it fixed.
And now I'm going to be. I went from 10 and now I'm on 11. I might be upgrading to a different version of Windows 11 because I thought I could do touchscreen. Nope, they took that feature because my computer doesn't have the Pro. I have the Home. I was like, darn.
Gotcha. Well, hey, I'm about to shut this down, man.
I'm almost at like 4 o'clock, and I have to be. Last Friday week I had an issue with one of my classes because we're doing a book and there's directions. There are directions. I don't know why. The directions are terrible. My teacher is just. I was mentioning my teacher last week because I'm having issues with the directions, and I'm like, yeah, because this one assigned book has three sets of directions. It has page 1, 2, and 3. The first one's like, open this, do that. Like, I can't even get past 22%. And I was supposed to have it done Thursday, and I still don't have it done. My teacher is like, yeah, I'm going to Zoom. She was like, we can Zoom on Sunday. We were supposed to Zoom. We're supposed to do Zoom last Friday. And then she emailed me back. It was like, yeah, I can't do Zoom on Friday. I'm like, darn. And she's like, yeah, I had something come up. She was like, what about Sunday? I'm like, yes, okay. So I'll be doing the Zoom at 3 o'clock this afternoon, so I might not be doing anything. Hopefully she can help me figure out these directions because the one page of directions was like, oh, yeah, use GridHub. I don't even use GridHub, and I don't know what that is.
Well, I don't either, but I got to bounce.
Yeah, I'm about to shut this down, too, so I got to get to bed.
Yeah, I'm almost at 4 already. I'm already at 3:30.
All right.
YouTube. Really, YouTube.
Night, man.
My phone keeps coming up. There was a problem with the server. It keeps doing that. I don't know why.
All right. Well, hey, have a good night, man. I'm gonna shut it down, okay?
You too.
All right. Bye.